This old man announced that whoever could find his long-lost granddaughter would inherit his business empire. In order to get the inheritance first, the old man's scheming daughter-in-law immediately took the little girl to the hospital. The little girl looked at the man, who should be the old man's son, so she rushed over and called him dad. The old man got emotional upon seeing the little girl and suddenly fell into a coma. The man asked his assistant to call the doctor, but the little girl said there was no time, only she could save him. The daughter-in-law thought she was talking nonsense. At the critical moment, the little girl helplessly raised her hand, cast a spell and froze the couple in place, sealing their mouths shut. Then, the little girl prepared to feed the old man a drink she had made. The man stopped her, thinking the girl's concoction was unreliable, but the little girl said this would save his life. That moment, the doctor arrived and severely criticized her actions. After checking the old man's body, the doctor immediately prepared to take him to the emergency room. The little girl knew the old man couldn't wait any longer, so she cast the spell again, freezing everyone in place, then fed the old man her homemade drink, and said he would wake up in 2 hours. As the girl had said, the old man woke up 2 hours later, fully recovered. The man believed the little girl was his daughter and took her home, but as soon as the little girl arrived home, she saw that her grandfather was surrounded by black energy. She used her psychic ability to trace the source and eventually found a jade carving in one of the bedrooms. However, when she warned the family that the jade carving was emitting black energy, she was harshly dismissed, because it was a gift from the old man's son and daughter-in-law, and it couldn't possibly be harmful. Helpless, the little girl smashed the jade carving. This action enraged the couple. They scolded her and demanded she pay $10 million in compensation. To prove she was right, the little girl placed the jade carving fragments next to a potted plant. Plant instantly withered. Only then did they realize the seriousness of the situation. Couple turned pale, panicked, and fled. But the conspiracy was not over. A few days later, they brought back a strange girl, claiming she was the real granddaughter. That girl accused the little girl of stealing her things and even tore up a photo of the little girl's mother. The little girl sneered, flicked her finger, and the photo instantly repaired itself. Then she cut the palms of herself and the man, and 2 drops of blood flew into the air, instantly merging perfectly together, finally dripping onto the man's clothes. That moment, the man took out a jade pendant. The little girl threw it on the ground and cast a spell. The next second, the little girl's mother appeared and exposed all the lies. The little girl was his real daughter. Truth was revealed. Grandpa and Dad apologized to her, and the little girl forgave them.